your energy introduces you before you do. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say you enter a room full of people. It's like your vibe, the energy that you're projecting outside, can be sensed by people, and they can make out certain things about you, your personality, and even your thought processes without you even uttering a single word. And that basically is your aura projecting outside. And now, not everybody can, address what is going on inside your mind just by looking at you, but they can sense a vibe that is coming off of you. Especially overly intuitive people, very emotional and sensitive empaths can feel this. Like they can feel the presence of other people. And this is why you hear certain people telling things like, that person has such a great energy. That person has such a lovable energy. That person has a weird energy. Something feels off. Now, this is their intuition communicating to them that something is amazing about this person, even though this person has not really spoken anything. The person has just entered the room, and it's not even been more than 5 or 6 seconds since the person has entered the room. And people can already judge you based, not based off appearance, but based on the energy that you are projecting. Now, what this basically means is, whatever you are feeling on the inside can be sensed by people on the outside, and there is no faking it. I mean, fake it till you make it works only in the short term, but in the long term, you have to do the inner work in order to align yourself to this good vibration or this higher level vibration, so that people can sense that good energy or that higher vibrational energy resonating off of you, and they feel safe, they feel amazing when they're around you, and you don't even have to say a word. And this is like the term called unspoken riz. Now, basically, unspoken riz is just a weird term that's been thrown around in social media and stuff. But basically, what it means is you don't say a word, but people are attracted to you. They feel good around you, and that basically is your energy projecting off of you. Now, how you get this energy is by doing the inner work. There is no shortcuts to this. There's no simple tips, hacks, and techniques for this. Doing the inner work. Now, if you are feeling immense anger, people will also sense that anger within you. You can put on a really nice face. You can be the best actor in the world. You can put on this nice fake ass voice telling them, I'm happy. I'm not that angry. I'm over all this anger in my past. But people can tell that you are angry. And even if you're really sad, right? And if you just put on a happy face, like, I'm happy, I'm doing amazing. It's nothing, I'm not hurt by that. I'm over my ex. Like, if you're telling that, people can sense, like, you're telling something, but your voice, your tonality, the way that you're expressing all these words coming out of your mouth are not congruent to the words that are coming out of your mouth. And even your body language is not supporting. People can just read off of it. And even if you correct all this body language, you can correct your posture, you can correct your tonality and the texture of your voice while delivering whatever you want to say. But still, your energy, you cannot manipulate that. Even if you try, it will not come off as authentic. It will always come off like an actor, like you are reading off or acting from a script. And it's not really, beneficial for anybody, because nobody here wants to have a bad time. Nobody wants to meet people with dark energy, people with loads of guilt, loads of shame, loads of anxiety, people with loads of, anger, sadness. It's when people are meeting you, they are not against you. They want to have a good time. And even you want to have a good time. Even you don't want to meet anybody else, just projecting off of anger and throwing tantrums in any given social situations. But that doesn't mean people don't want to meet sad people. They only want to meet happy people. What I mean by that is, like, they don't want, you projecting all your insecurities on them. Now, this is the reason why certain people start fights in any given social context. It's like they have some unprocessed emotions, and instead of being authentic with it, instead of being vulnerable and communicating to the other person, they don't want to communicate these emotions. They put on this mask, they put on this barrier, they act like they are not associated with all these emotions of anger, shame, guilt, pain. They feel like these are bad emotions and you must not experience them. And when they come and talk to you, they want to show off that they are not experiencing all these emotions and they're better than this. And they give off this alpha douchey vibe. And you know that this is not really authentic. You know this is fake. But when they come and communicate with you and they put on this vibe and you are not reciprocating, and they know that you're not reciprocating, that you're not entertaining this behavior that they are projecting from their insecurities onto you, and then they get a little irritated. They're like, I'm doing so much work, I'm putting on the best act in the world, my body language is perfect, my tonality is perfect, how come this other person is not really, hyping up, is not connecting with me? And then they start fights, they start arguments, they start even passive aggressive comments on you towards other people, and it's just a bad social situations. And this is why people turn into energy vampires and narcissists. It all starts here. It's like they don't have the ability to process all these emotions that they're facing or they're experiencing on the inside. They try to project it out onto the world, and they put a fake barrier. They don't want other people to know that they're experiencing sadness, because they feel experiencing sadness is quote unquote experiencing weakness and they're not good enough. And this shapes their villain origin story. This shapes their character arc of them turning into an energy vampire, turning into a narcissist. Now, you may be like, what is an energy vampire? An energy vampire is a person who basically leeches onto you in any given conversation or social situation and drains the energy from you. Like, you'll be having a really good time and you'll have a conversation with a certain individual, and after talking or just speaking to them for 4 or 5 minutes, you feel so drained because they have induced emotions and feelings such as anger, shame, guilt, apathy, envy, jealousy. And this may be in the form of gossip, this may be in discussing things that are not so pleasant, such as what is happening in the world right now, what is going on in the news, what's going to happen tomorrow, what happened 20 years ago. They'll start to pinpoint your insecurities and bring it out. And you feel drained after 5 minutes. Now, this is the end point, but the start point, no, or where it actually starts, is them not being authentic to their feelings, to their emotions, and then putting on this fake barrier when they have a conversation with somebody else. Now, if you don't, just address this issue, it's going to grow on and you will become the very thing you swore to destroy. I mean, you heard that quote from Dark Knight, right? You either die a hero or live long enough to watch yourself become a villain. In a way, it's like you either address this issue, right, and start doing the inner work, be true with your emotions, and it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to be honest and authentic. And if you are gravitating away from this, if you're faking this and you're putting on this fake persona that everything is all right, this alpha projection, eventually other people can read it off of you. They can sense this. It's like their logical mind will be like, no, he's charismatic, he's saying all the right things, and his body language is right. But internally, their heart, their gut feeling, their intuition is saying something else. The gut feeling will be something like, he's not being authentic, this person is not being authentic, she's not being honest, she's masking, she's giving off a weird vibe. And that basically is your energy, which introduces you before you even say anything, before you even open your mouth. Your energy will just introduce you. Now, if you're not done the inner work, let's say you're experiencing sadness, let's say you're not, not everybody is perfect. I am not perfect, right? Even when I say all this stuff, make videos about this, even I am not perfect. There are days where I feel immense anger, there are days where I feel immense sadness, but I don't hide them. I communicate them. If I'm meeting a friend of mine and I'm feeling immense sadness and I'm feeling immense anger, I tell them I'm not having a good day. And it's like they acknowledge it and people love it. When you're being authentic, when you're being honest, people actually love it and respect you more because you're not lying to them. You're not putting on this fake front. And after 2-3 minutes, it's like the conversation goes up because they know the place that you're coming from. And when you're being authentic, and they can actually feel, okay, this person is feeling sad and he's being authentic. Okay, let's just contribute to the conversation because this person is being honest. I can trust this person. You see how this goes? It's like your energy is introducing yourself. And now it's in your hands to either lie about it, fake it, and be this fake person who doesn't really acknowledge what's going on the inside. Even after the other person has made out, even after a group of people know what you're going through and you don't want to acknowledge it, it's like you are swimming against the wave. When other people know what you're feeling and you confess, like, yes, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling sadness, they're here to help you because nobody is here to put you down. And if you find people who try to put you down, just leave ASAP. I mean, you don't want to deal with such negativity in your life, but 95% of the time, the other person does not want to pull you down. They're here to have a good time too. Even they know that we are all human beings who experience human emotions, and it's completely okay to experience anger, shame, guilt, apathy, envy, even extreme sadness. It's like when you let it out, when you tell it right, when you communicate what you're feeling on the inside, when you're not feeling good, it's like the weight is being lifted off of your shoulders. You feel light on the inside because if you're keeping it within, it's going to build up like the pressure. It's going to build up like a dam. It's like storing all this water, and eventually it's going to burst. It's going to blast, and when it blasts, it's going to come out as anger. It's going to come out as a vengeance, of violence, chaos, or even extreme suicidal thoughts. It all starts here. You not being authentic with what you're feeling on the inside. Now that is how you kind of project a really amazing vibe outside. It's by you doing the inner work because your energy introduces you before you even open your mouth. When you are completely aligned to this higher vibrational energy, you are feeling love within. The other person also feels love. Like if you love yourself and you're genuinely feeling passion and you're genuinely feeling happiness on the inside, it radiates off of you. It's like when you're angry, the other person also feels a little angry. When they're around you, they feel agitated, irritated. That emotion kind of feeds off. Now this concept is being explained in the book Reality Transurfing by Adam Zealand. Now I'll link it down in the description below. It's a really great book. The author talks about how there are pendulum swings. Now I made an entire video on pendulum swings. Link it down here and the pop-up card here. So pendulum swings basically means you go out to the stadium to watch a football match or to watch any sport. One person is angry, and all of a sudden everybody's angry. Go to a bar, one guy starts a fight, and now there's a huge bar fight. It's like the emotion of anger just spreads. It's like one person is angry, and people who are also having the emotion of anger within them, but they're faking something else outside. But the inherent emotion, dominant emotion that they're experiencing is anger. And when one person just starts it off, blows out the fuse, he started the fire, and everybody else is feeling angry now, and they just find an opportunity to lash out, to just let out and express their anger out into the world. Now, in a similar way, you see the pendulum swing of anger is chaotic. But what if I told you there's also positive pendulum swings? If you are feeling love and you just connect with another person who's also feeling love on the inside, we'll see so many people vibrating as a frequency of love, and there's so much love. Everybody's feeling love. And if you look at certain concerts, right, certain concerts which embody the energy of love, and even the music and the lyrics are based upon love, you see everybody is so peaceful. Everybody's crying tears of joy, and they're holding hands, and there's no religion that matters there. There's no which country you're from. There's no which city you're from. If you watch clips of these concerts, these actual concerts which promote love as an emotion, which promote love as an idea, a feeling. See, everybody is holding hands. Everybody just, being together, feeling that love, radiating love. There's so much love there. Nobody wants to hurt each other. It's like you see people from all over the world have come to this concert, and all of them are tapped into the energy of love, and everybody's feeling love. Now, even this also happens in group meditations, and even if you go attend a group meditation, session, everybody's feeling peace, you know, after letting go of these lower vibrational emotions, letting go of shame, letting go of anger, letting go of hate. You're in this place of peace, almost enlightenment. You're so peaceful. This energy just radiates and it creates more of this peaceful energy. It's like this: when you're feeling peace, when you're feeling any emotion, it's a ball of energy within you, within your heart. And when the other person is also feeling love and peace, when they have this ball of energy of love in their heart, and when there's 30, 40, 50 people having the same emotion of peace and love all around you, and you're meditating here, it just, the whole ball of energy just combines. I know it sounds weird, it sounds really esoteric, but this, I can't really put it into words. You have to feel it in order to experience it. Now I have attended many meditation sessions, group meditation sessions, and the whole theme of that meditation was to feel love. Give out love to the world, you feel more love. Give out love to the people around you. And it really put me in a state of love. And everybody there, there's around 20, sometimes there were 20 people, sometimes there were 40 people. All of us embodied the energy of love, and all of us connected with each other while feeling the energy, the emotion of love. So basically, if you do the inner work, if you let go of your lower vibrational emotions, now I don't mean to say they're completely negative emotions that you must actually get rid of them. No, don't eliminate them, because you need them. You need anger, you need all this shame in order to survive in nature. That's why they're called survival mode or survival paradigm emotions. But in a way, don't let them consume you. If you're feeling them, let go of it and constantly align yourself with this higher vibrational emotions such as love, peace, joy, happiness, enlightenment, having passion. Because when you embody these emotions on a regular basis, and anytime when you're feeling immense passion, the other person actually can sense that passion off of you, and the other person is actually uplifted. It's like when you are completely passionate about something and you talk about something that you're really passionate about, the other person also feels so good. And you know this because when you have spoken with somebody who's speaking about their passions, who's saying things that they actually love, and it's coming from their heart, even you feel that, even you get a passion of that. It's like if you talk to a guy who's passionate about tennis, or if you talk to a girl who's really passionate about music, you get interested in their passions because their energy of passion is just radiating off of them. And whatever words they say, even if you don't understand them, like they'll be getting into the nitty gritty details of their passion. You know, they'll be talking stuff like chord progressions, especially in music. They'll be talking like the major seventh or the diminished seventh. And you don't even know like what it means, but the way they tell, the way they speak about their craft, about what they love, makes you happy. It kind of makes you interested in them. And that's basically how you actually use your energy, like do the inner work. And you can do miracles with just doing the inner work, aligning with the higher vibrational energy. And you can just walk into a room and people can feel that energy. People can sense that amount of love that you are feeling on the inside. People can sense your emotions. And let's say you're having a bad day and things are not really going well. It's okay. You don't have to force yourself to feel love. It's like, I'm happy. I'm feeling loved. I'm feeling so much happiness. Don't force yourself to feel that. It has to come naturally. And if you're unable to let go at that moment, just feel it. If you're feeling immense sadness, just feel it. And if you're not really doing okay and you meet a friend, be authentic. Just say, I've had a pretty shit day. Things really didn't go my way. Be authentic, and even they like accept it. They're like, okay, of course, because not everybody is perfect. But society and news in social media has painted a picture like we have to chase perfectionism. Like they have given this fake ideology, this fake basically brainwashing us into thinking like every moment must be perfect. We must not experience all these bad emotions. We must always experience good emotions, good things in life. And that is not true, because life is not only complete happiness. Because if you don't experience sadness, you cannot appreciate happiness. If you don't experience heartbreak, you cannot experience love to the fullest. Without dark, you cannot appreciate the light. So every emotion that you experience, be grateful, be thankful. I get to experience this, and use it as your character development arc. Use this as your origin story in order to become better as a person. Everything that you experience is a lesson to be learned. And once I started looking at this at that way, my perspective shifted, my life shifted. It, essentially, my life changed overnight. It feels like it changed overnight, but it was actually months and years of doing the inner work and just letting go. So that's basically it. So if you're watching this video, like if you're here till the end, I mean, you're amazing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. As always, I'll see you in the next one.